Hey, it's Sean with Ankle Biters Tennis. I want to talk about our number one rule for Ankle Biters Tennis. It's one of the things that we use in our article series, and it for the little kids, ankle biters 4 to 6 years old, 3 to 6, somewhere around there. It's a fun little rule, and we basically tell them never try to hit the ball with your face. And they think it's funny. Parents think it's funny. You try to use the racket to hit the ball. Well, it kind of came from a situation that I realized early in my career, which was when you're playing tennis with a child, there's a difference between when they leave the court and they go tell mom and dad and they say, hey, Coach Sean hit me with a tennis ball, right? I figured out I can switch that language. If they think that they tried to hit the ball instead of using the racket with their face, the ball didn't hit them, they hit the ball wrong. So what we do, and we've got one of the games where we work on this and we practice this. We've got a game called Fireball. And it works really well with the young 3, 4, 5-year-olds. And it's a game working on volleys, kind of introducing them to being close to the net. So we've got some rules that say, hey, don't swing your racket, don't touch the net. The net's very fragile. We have small little 10-foot nets, and they can break very easily. So we teach them when you're close to the net, you don't swing the racket, you just block the ball, that kind of thing. And we set them up in a game called Fireball, which basically says that the instructor, so in this case for me, I am the fire dragon. And with the little red tennis balls, they are the fireballs. And the kids have their tennis rackets up in front of their faces or up in the air as their shields. And they're going to block the fireballs back. And we get them to not swing, things like that. Well, every once in a while, it's going to happen. You're going to hit the kid in the face with a tennis ball. And depending on where in the face they get hit, and how many times you've had this conversation, and how many times they've seen others go through the same problem, you're going to end up with tears. They're going to be upset because they think I hit them in the face with a tennis ball. Now, in this case, you're tossing a little ball. It's not really going to hurt them. Yeah, I can hit them in the eye and really scare them a bit. It's not usually painful, but it actually is scary for a 3-year-old to get hit with a tennis ball. Well, we teach them, and we push a lot. We basically say, when you toss the ball low, they hit the ball, bounces off their stomach. You say, no, don't hit the ball with your belly, or no, don't hit the ball with your shoulder, or no, when it bounces off their head, they're less scared. No, don't hit the ball with your face. And then they start thinking it's funny. Then eventually, doesn't take long actually, these kids get it. And they go, oh, I hit the ball with my belly, that's funny. I'm supposed to use the tennis racket. Oh, I hit the ball with my head. You can eventually hit them in the face with a tennis ball. They know it hurts. They know it doesn't feel good. They're like, oh, that's uncomfortable. I don't like that. But then all of a sudden, everybody's laughing. No, don't hit the ball with your face. And you see the smile. And all of a sudden, they realize that it isn't as scary as they thought. You cover, not a real fireball, not a real fire dragon, just having fun. But in this case, they find it funny now. There's no tears. No problems. Ha, they shake it off and go, come and get me again, Coach Sean. So we can cover a few things with this. 1, don't hit the ball with your face, which is entertaining. Also, 2, you've got to keep your eyes open. I push the kids a lot. And I say, hey, look, if you close your eyes and you flinch and you don't know where that fireball is, it's going to hit you in the face. So you've got to keep your eyes open. You've got to watch the ball come in. You've got to be brave to fight the fire dragon. Now, one of our favorite games, we also combine it eventually with a game that we call Captain America. I'll cover that in another video. But for now, Fireball's one of our favorites. It's been around for a long time. And we can teach the kids to not hit the ball with your face and watch the ball hit the racket, which is going to be another major theme as we have these conversations in our CarTalk series. So, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Give me a call, check out the website, shoot me an email if you've got ideas, if you've got thoughts on this, good, bad, whatever it is. Always looking for feedback, always looking to get better at what we do. I appreciate it. Have a great afternoon. Stay warm out there.